So, Zaz, what happened last time?
Well, the first thing that happened is that Christina, as she was leaving the conversation with Rebecca, received a premonition of events that were happening. As she went to go to the site where a fight had broken out, she saw many wounded cardinals, and she was able to save the lives of one of them, Jessica, a woman she had met before. Sadly, Graham, though, was very dead. And going with Christian to check into the motel itself. Well, one found Sky's decapitated body, and Colton. What's become of him? More and less than what he was before. And after that, as they went to go track down where Phoebe had taken Briar, ultimately Briar was quite put off by what Colton looked like now, and how he's acting, and ultimately decided to stay with the werewolves. As it turns out, Oliver, Phoebe's brother, had decided to check in. With that, Colton, Christina, and Christian went to go back to the Inferno Club, where Colton went to go and give another apology to Claudia, and saying that if she or Christina ever needed him, he would be there. And more or less reinforcing that his adopted quite the laissez-faire attitude to violence with this clearly new pact he had made. Meanwhile, Christian went to go speak with Ashley, informed him of Graham's death, and I think Ashley tried to get through to Christian a bit, but didn't really work. At that point, Colton went to go speak with Colton went to go speak with Ashley, and gave the weapons back and made the same oath to her. Ashley was not really happy with the developments, but also unsuccessfully she could not get through to Colton, as that conversation ended quite you could say, not well. Meanwhile, after that, I think Colton got into a fight with Christian, and Christian unfortunately did get embarrassed, did get beaten, punched by Colton, who basically reminded him that Christian's on the list. He is a murderer after all. He's just low on the list. Christina helped to pick him up, and then Ashley left to go meet with Jessica, who was wounded. Meanwhile, Phoebe and Oliver were taking the Briar back to their place when they got the message from Rebecca that she needed help, that somebody was being quite threatening towards her, a person that seems very recognizable to them. And when they got there, they saw Colton interrogating Rebecca, to which Phoebe pretty much responded, I think she probably deserves it. Yeah, she probably did something to deserve this. Then after Rebecca was let go, Oliver took Briar and ran, while Phoebe just let Colton go to try to beat them up, but they got away. Meanwhile, Rebecca was not really happy with the fact that Phoebe had basically did nothing to actually defend her at all, and in fact, what basically seemingly was quite fine with her getting threatened, roughed up, and who knows what else could have happened. So she left quite upset. Meanwhile, Ashley, talking with Jessica, was told Jessica did reinforce to Ashley that this wasn't her fault. That this isn't. Don't use this as an excuse to try to self-implode. Kind of pointed out that Ashley was kind of being set up to maybe take over some of the responsibilities of Columbus anyways, and well, she's as injured as she still is, she's the only cardinal in the area right now, I believe, that is still up and running. Meanwhile, Christina went to go talk to Abaddon. And she told her what Darius said, and just asked her, does she love Darius? And, well, told her the advice that Ash had given to her in relation to Claudia. Don't wait for the right moment. This is a violent life we live. You never know what's going to happen. And then, yeah, Christina went down to speak with Claudia again, and, well, asked Claudia if she wanted to marry her, to spend their lives together, however long that would be together. And after a bit of hesitation, Claudia did say yes, and, well, celebration was cut a little short as business called as Ashley and Christina went out, because Ashley was given a name that could help them. A Raphael of Helsing, and Christina said, let's save that for last if we truly need it, because if Abaddon realizes that person's in town, she is going to lose her shit, as she did last time. And deciding to go back to Christina's place, Christina's going to help Ashley figure out where Roger is so she could go talk to him, and then Christina could herself go pursue her own talk with the Cardinals that was still in the hospital. Meanwhile, Phoebe and her brother Oliver took Briar to their house, and after a group hug, she did begin to bend emotions in certain directions, as that's where it ended.
Yeah. This point in time, remind me where Christina was.
Christina is going with Ashley to the hotel she's at, so that she can help Ashley find Roger through painting.
Yeah. Oh. So, you get there. You just about set up your things before there's like a heavy banging at the door.
I go to look at the peephole.
Yeah, you see this ghostly visage sort of staring.
Question: is Callie still in my hotel room as well?
I assume so, because I'm not sure if you would have moved her anywhere else.
I don't really have a place to move her. It's still been very recent.
So yeah, she's probably like still here. Probably a bit spooked by the noise outside.
Expecting a ghost?
Who is it, Ashley?
It doesn't look anything like what I saw of Colton, does it?
No.
No fucking clue.
I'll go and check then.
As yeah, if you like slightly crack the door, as you can see the phantom, the specter sort of stand in front of you. As well, now that you look, you can kind of see a bit better, Ashley. Pretty sure this is your chain, right? Because I think you gave it to him.
He said he dropped it, but sure.
Didn't he like take it back?
He dropped it. He dropped it at the floor when Ashley was.
Dropped all the weapons on the floor. Yes.
Yeah.
He threw it at Ashley.
Well,
If you want to say he kept it,
No, I was gonna say
he
this
can-
might look similar, but then I realized, how the fuck would you differentiate between chains? Never mind, this is a stupid line of inquiry. You can see like his arms are sort of wrapped in these chains. As there is a sense of familiarity. We're not like 100% sure.
Can we help you?
I need you to paint something for me.
Paint what?
I'm trying to track down someone.
Give me a name, description.
Well, I think you know her already. It's well, you know she's split in half, right? You know about Fiona.
Well aware, yes.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna need you to find me the Fae half. Tell me her location in about an hour or so.
Why would you need this?
Because I'm gonna go kill her.
Okay.
You'll look at you, Chrysanthus. I've interrogated Rebecca and she revealed something to me. Apparently, you remember Briar, right?
I do, yes.
Apparently, she's been hiding underneath my nose this entire time.
It was all a trick then.
I don't know what kind of fucked up games she's playing. She kissed me.
I'll paint you the picture.
I'm gonna wait out here.
This casino will start. Assume it's a saying roll you want?
Yes. Well. I was gonna say, well, while Christian does that, I'm not actually at this point from like context clues. It's kind of obvious who this man is.
Yeah, I can tell now. It's
I'm not sure if you're gonna interact with them while Christian does her thing.
so. No, is she the biggest target to go after right now? I thought you were making your way down a list. Surely she's not at the top, right?
She is tortured, killed, and hurt many, many people. She is in fact at the top. Now all the way,
Not the person.
all the way
who
back in
commands her?
college. All the way back in college, you know what? Who the angels wanted me to kill? Who the angels wanted the most dead? It was always her. No one else.
So what? This is a personal grudge? That, you didn't get what you fucking wanted, so now you're gonna take it out on her? Just blame her for it?
The fuck
Listen,
are you
I'm not
talking
saying
about?
that she... I'm talking about the fact that there's tons more people that...
Yeah?
I'm not saying that she's innocent. She's
You-
far from
Give
it.
me
but-
names. Give me fucking names now.
Well, Maya, for one, I
Yeah?
doubt that you've already killed her. Abaddon? If you want someone to blame, Darius apparently is to blame for all this shit happening to us.
When did Darius rape someone? When did Darius made someone eat their own friend?
I said if you wanted someone to blame, I'm not saying that he's the direct he apparently came up with this Fae transition bullshit. Saying if you wanted someone to blame for it, I'm not saying that he's a dirty fucking monster like the rest.
No, but you are drawing an equivalence between people who are not equal. Some
Maybe.
people torture, gain things. Some people just torture because they think it's funny. I'm gonna kill the sadists first. Say what you will about Maya. But she never did it just for fun. At least not to this degree.
Does that mean she did less evil? Means she's not the one controlling everything, meaning that she's just, you know, it doesn't matter because she had a reason and the other one didn't. Surely these people that hurt a lot more people, no matter the fucking reason why, deserve killing more than
You wanna go safer?
one just because they enjoy it. No.
Then what the fuck
that's
is your
not the
point?
point.
You keep talking and you make no sense.
Maybe. Maybe. I will just stand here in silence from this point on, Grant.
What were you trying to convince him about?
I don't know. Jack shit.
Yeah, as now you finish the painting as well, it's definitely of a house. Kind of like can see, you can almost see like it's from an angle, as if someone's standing outside looking through a window inside, and inside the window you can see 3 people, one of which looks like Briar. The other 2, well, you recognize Phoebe and her brother, seem to be engaged in some interesting carnal acts.
Do I have an exact location, like street address?
Not really.
Cool. So I can ask one question. What is the exact street address?
Yes, as you focus on that, you can see as the sort of, and one of the edges of the painting, the address of the house becomes a bit more visible. As yeah, that is gonna give you basically the address of the home. As like Colton is gonna like push inside and look at this, like turns back to you, Ashley, and it's like, still want to defend this? Still want to tell me this is the same shit the other people do?
A little further.
A little. What benefit do you think this gets her? You see, the reason why people who torture for the fun of it are worse than those that torture for a specific advantage is that ones are predictable, ones are at the very least callous and indifferent. Those ones I'm gonna leave to people. He kind of like glances at Christina. People who believe in the better nature. These are the people I'm gonna take care of. There is no coming back from this. As he examines the painting for a bit before like turning and walking away.
Just look at Ashley after he walks away, and I'll say, "Sounds like you had an enlightening conversation."
Very.
All right. Well, still want to find Roger?
Yeah. Might be
Right.
useful.
I've never tried to do this twice in a row. Let's see if anything weird happens. Soothsayer.
What exactly are you trying to find out about?
I want to find out, I want to find out. I suppose it'll be a similar thing to the Briar thing. I want to find where his location is going to be in the nearish future, just in case he moves. So then Grunt just posts a fucking link to another game.
Like, let me switch server to the Marvel. A moment.
I love being an Oracle. It's pretty great. No, in fact, I don't want to do the mystery. Tell me the answer. Bravo, Shadow. I was completely stun-locked, mystified by that conversation.
Yeah, the to be fair, wasn't a lot of points where I was just making conversation and being a bitch.
Do you start painting? You quickly realize as the colors sort of start blending, it's quite an abstract piece of art, as there is no shape, there is no distinct outline. It's just seemingly a endless series of waves of colors, as if the world is sort of distorted to the point where almost nothing is being able to be recognized.
The colors may not be recognized, but to ask my question, is there any pattern in the colors that can indicate a hidden or greater meaning?
Or at least you think he's not just teleporting around. You might think he's teleporting in and out of other dimensions as well. And the guy's moving at a speed that's quite hard to catch up.
Yeah, Christina's just gonna shrug. I think unless you get lucky enough to run into him in between when he's teleporting, I don't think you're going to be able to find them.
Wasn't the only option.
Maybe, I don't know, someone at your Inferno Club might be able to help you more with this. I'm going to be honest. Magic and dimension shit is not my strong suit.
No, that's fair.
You can take the painting if you want to show it to
Yeah.
anyone, able to make more sense of it.
I'll take the painting for now, but it's appreciated. Maybe checking with the Inferno Club later.
I presume the previous painting you would have like put it off to the side, right?
Off to the side, yeah, I literally plan to just fucking get rid of that.
Did you like?
But like just off the side for now.
As you
Covered
say,
it up, probably.
As you say that, you do hear like tearing noises as Callie is shredding the painting to bits, quite angrily.
Stina's gonna like just she's gonna walk over and she's gonna say, you alright, Callie?
She like nods. As you can clearly tell that the part with Win on it was the one specifically shredded more than anything else.
Yeah, she's gonna say, she sets you off then, right?
She nods again slightly.
Don't blame you. From the sounds of it, she's gonna set just about everyone off. Sounds like she's gonna have a way of pissing people off. Question, Grunt. Can I try to figure someone out?
Yeah.
Cool. Let me roll it. Complication. But I think they're in my circle, which means I still get to ask a question.
Yeah.
So, I guess I'm asking this because, like, what's her beef with Win? Because, like, she's, as far as I know, she's not actually met Win yet. She's only been told about her.
Well, that's clearly not the case. I'll be honest. That's they clearly have met, and she knows, or like maybe doesn't know who Win is, but like has met with her.
That's what I'm asking. Like, what is her beef then? Because this is that like this proves the assumption wrong. This kind of reaction.
Definitely a lot of like anger. Whatever Win did to her pissed her off. There's a hint of not just resentment, but fear as well.
Yeah. I'll look to Ashley and like give like a gesture to like, if she's still here to like give some privacy.
I was about to leave, and I just give a nod and wander out.
Yeah, she'll just kind of like kneel down a bit. You want to talk about it at all?
She just kind of like shakes her head.
Just, just gonna nod as she'll say, "Hey, listen, Not gonna let her, I'm not gonna let Maya, I'm not gonna let anyone like that hurt you again. As long as you're promise you're gonna be safe here and well do my best to make sure you're safe wherever you go if you decide to leave.
And it gives you a nod.
So that Christina will say, oh, gonna have to be heading out, but just call me if anything happens.
Just again, just a slight nod.
Gonna give her like a pat on the shoulder and leave.
Where are you planning on going?
There are some cardinals in the hospital. I want to talk about the future with them and of possibly making use of some of their information.
Information regarding what?
I'm gonna be honest, of the city, because like I've literally met one werewolf in my entire time in the city.
Okay. What about Ashley?
I don't think where I wanted to make a call to Mystery.
Yeah, you can do that. Picks up.
Hey, been a while.
Keeping busy.
Very at the moment. I'm not sure if you've heard. Seems like a massive fucking war's gonna be on our hands down in Columbus.
I think the war is already kind of has started.
Somewhat. It's true. Do with any form of help that you can offer, whether that's information, actual other hunters that you have on the fucking call. I ring them myself.
What's your
Just
plan, though?
try and stop it before it properly kicks off. Finish it if it does.
Why would you want to stop it?
Because innocent people are going to get hurt.
You don't stop a war,
That's-
then you minimize the collateral. The problems in Columbus are exactly because so much tension has been gathering there for so long.
Fine. Minimalize the collateral then. Boils down to the same thing pretty much. I mean, there's innocent werewolves, and I don't think all of these guys want to go all out on each other.
Might be. Well, right now I am struggling with certain things. You might be able to assist with that, you know. Your thoughts, mostly.
I can try and be helpful.
What would you do if you had presumably an ally that just keeps damaging your own cause, keeps helping the enemy, keeps messing up any plan you try and make?
Me personally, that's a tough one because I mean, there's a difference in how much they fuck up. It depends on what plans you're giving them and everything. But you try and reach out, but you can bench people. Sometimes it's not.
This is not someone you can bench, you can't control them. This is not someone you can talk to because they're the most stubborn individual you've ever met. And how bad? Well, supporting maniacal, genocidal, sadistic supernaturals into position of even greater power and giving them leeway to continue to hurt people.
I mean, I know they're your ally, but do you care about them?
To a certain degree, I don't want to. I appreciate their intentions, but how much is too much?
I mean, that's not really a decision I can make. Listen, if there's you care about them somewhat and they have good intentions,
What if
Talk to
somebody has good... Oh, I've already done that. They wouldn't listen. My question is, how much good intention is too much? At what point your good intentions that end up harming others should just be stopped at the root?
well, they do say that every villain's the hero of their own story, so I mean, everyone's got good intentions. So it's really not a point of what their good intentions are, really. It's, you honestly can't figure any other way out of it. Then a more permanent form of benching might be in order. That doesn't necessarily mean, and I don't know what individual you're dealing with, but it doesn't always mean killing.
No, but I don't think there's any other way to stop this man. It's fine.
Is it? I mean,
Sacrifices have to be
I
made.
personally wouldn't give up on my friends. And I stopped one being murdered from an angel, so kind of know shit about not giving up on friends.
How is your friend Fiona doing?
Currently split between two different bodies and split personality, kinda.
How many people would you have saved? Let her die.
Tons. But never been the point.
No? Is it not like a selfish thing to choose your friend over a stranger's life?
Definitely.
Why shouldn't you kill the people once you see they're causing more harm than good?
It would sound cliche because it would be too easy. Easier route.
For you, it is an
I had
easier
a
route.
choice. I had a choice once. I could have gone down a route where I just killed everyone. Never gave a shit. But I feel like that would have got more people killed if I let myself down that route. Now, I'm not much of a conversationalist, but I'm certainly no fighter, and I have plenty of other people I care about that generally do good that I feel like I would have brought into a war that I know they couldn't finish.
Again, knowing what you know now, would you still not kill Fiona?
What do I admit? No. Even if it was selfish, no. She had a few moments of good in her. It was very rare, but
I'm glad
it was there.
People like you aren't in charge, making the hard decisions. Then
Yeah, exactly. I don't envy people's choices of having to decide who dies and who doesn't.
I'm gonna give you the location. You wanna prevent bloodshed? You're gonna get whoever you can. Go to the location I'm gonna give to you. A couple of days. It's gonna be a bunch of werewolves that are gonna meet there. You will kill them all. By doing that, you will cripple one of the packs, preventing the war from escalating too far.
Which pack?
Doesn't matter.
No? It's just that I've got a contact with one of the packs and I wouldn't want to tip off the wrong pack if it is necessary.
That's all I have to say.
Alright.
Up to you. As he's gonna close off the phone call and text you an address in an hour. Date, basically.
Okay.
After that, what are you doing, Ashley?
Now, there's a very old friend that might just be able to give me some kind of insight on this.
Which one is that?
If he's still about. Kramer.
We'll have to go to the college town too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Now I'm gonna say, are you gonna let Christina handle the Cardinals? Because they don't know her. They might like be a bit spooked.
Okay, I'll give him a. They know Christina.
No, they don't.
Yeah, Graham let. You can argue if it was Graham, but
Graham is dead.
Graham. Yeah, that is also true.
Graham's dead. Most of them are in the hospital. The demon shows up.
I'm going to be honest that this is also blindsiding me. If I had known this, I would have requested Ashley to like call ahead.
Even if she calls ahead, they're not gonna be trusting with you. They don't know you.
Okay, I'll go with then, because
They've literally just suffered a major defeat. Most of them are wounded, grieving, and
yeah, but they a lot of them seen Christina save people and shit. That was like help them out and everything.
I don't think they do because Christina's powers don't really manifest in a way people can see.
it's not the visible. It's not. It's like
I know I saved Jessica, but I'm not telling anyone I saved Jessica because like I didn't do anything like that they could observe.
Okay.
she twists fate. It's not the direct thing.
Then I will go with.
That's just to like avoid certain roles and like problems that might arise from that. Also, yeah, the fact that if you like just again disappear in their hour of need, it's gonna also be quite bad for morale.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. As the two of you will head to one of the hospitals where some of the members are held at. What sort of questions would you even have for them?
Going to be honest, Christina was Chris. The main thing Christina like needs to know wants to know is that like I suppose of their information like network they gathered that they had. Christina kind of needs to know who she can talk to, who she can trust, if anyone. Because right now, again, like out of character, Christina's flying completely blind here in Columbus.
Cardinals are not like that's too vague of a question, because basically the answer would be from their perspective, no one fully, like we don't have people. It's
Then you might need to help
most-
me out here, friend. The problem is, again, I know I never got a chance to learn anything about Columbus.
I know but the thing is, like, they also don't trust too many people here either. I'm not exactly sure what you're looking for.
I mean, Alma, I don't know if I trust her exactly, but she's a werewolf here.
Like, yeah, I'm looking for if they know any contacts within the packs that, like,
That's
I
been
can
Ashley. You do realize, like, Ashley's been the one, like, doing the work mostly in Columbus. Like, these people they've been called in from out of town to help. Like, this is not, they haven't, like, I was gonna say, all of these, this is a conversation, honestly, you should have with Ashley, not with them as a group.
okay, then yeah, there's no point to talk to them then.
Reverse the entire going to the hospital then.
I mean, besides Alma, does Ashley know anyone else?
Within the city?
Actually, yeah, because you know the other leader as well. Fun fact.
Yeah. Yeah, but Christina also knows her.
No, I don't. I've only met Tiffany.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, Ashley, you
whichever
know
one.
you know the Crimson Jack leader as well.
The one you pissed off.
Yeah.
Which means you can tell me about them.
Oh,
I do
okay,
not
yeah.
want to meet them through you.
Yeah, I know the Crimson Jack one, yeah.
So unironically, you know more people.
Yeah, I know a lot of them actually. Yeah, Alma of the Moon Children.
Okay, that's good. Because anyone else, anyone that trust is a big word, but anyone that I can, like, you can introduce me to, so we can skip.
I mean, you'll have my reputation going forward. But yeah, you got Kira, the Crimson Jack's leader.
Fucking a bad reputation is better than nothing. Because
I told her we help, so we've got that going forwards. But yeah, she doesn't like me all too much.
Alright.
There's a twitchy little wizard in the city if we ever wanted to track him down.
Okay, because Abaddon asked me to figure out more about the fucking shit with fucking who Tiffany's fucking parents are. But the problem is, I don't know fucking shit about anyone in Columbus.
Hey, Ron, correct me if I'm wrong. Was it Kira that tipped me off about Tiffany, or was it someone else?
Yeah, no, it was
like,
yes.
go help.
Kira was the one that basically asked, like, go help her, please, save her. Yep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Kira asked me to save Tiffany, so
Alright, that's a good one to start with. Can you set up a meeting?
yeah, of course. As I will, yeah, I'll have Kira's number then. I'll
Yeah.
give Kira a ring.
She's gonna pick up.
Hey,
Hey.
Listen, I know that you've got a lot on your plate at the moment, but I was wondering if we could have a quick conversation, a meeting.
Suppose.
Between you, me, and a colleague.
Yeah. What's this about?
The war coming up.
You're speaking in
what that
the.
entails, really.
You're speaking as if it's not already here, but yeah, we can meet up.
As I will give a location.
It's not gonna meet up right now. It's gonna take a bit of time to, like, a couple of days to.
Yeah, that's fine. Couple days. Would that give me enough time to go see Kramer?
Yes. It's basically like a 2-3 hour drive.
No. Okay, cool. I'll basically message Jessica saying, literally just going outside of town to go get help. And I'll let Christina know where I'm going.
All right.
Yeah. So you'll head out of town. Park on a few hour drives. Remind me, what the fuck did you talk with Rebecca last, Christina?
Purely about like the thing with Tiffany and finding out information related to her,
Yeah.
because Abaddon's giving her sanctuary, and Abaddon wants me to figure out like what her
Yeah,
actual deal is.
Yeah, so you'll probably a couple of hours after Ashley leaves, you will get a call. At this point, it's sort of late in the morning. As you get the call from Rebecca.
Hello, Rebecca.
Hey, I'm just gonna flat out say, what the fuck happened to Colton?
I don't fucking know. I think he's made a deal with something else.
You know what he fucking did to me last night?
What did he do?
Stormed into my house, interrogated me, made me break a quite painful pact. Now I'm in fucking hot water with everyone because of him. Always the fucking stupid one.
He's always been a fucking careless one, is what he's been. How much trouble are you in?
Well, my body is like half scorched, and I can barely move about. Consequences of breaking it.
All right. Is there anything I can do to help you?
Yeah. I need... You still want in on the wolf thing, right?
Yeah, I have a few leads ongoing.
Put me in contact with Abaddon directly. Get me a one-on-one meeting.
I can get it done.
Cheated. She's gonna use her favor. Yeah, you can set up a meeting for her as presumably Abaddon will inquire. Probably you have to go to the Inferno Club personally to chat with her, but she will inquire exactly. Rebecca, why? I think I know about her. Why do I know about her?
She used to operate in the same college town. Relocated with with I believe everyone else.
Moved up in the world, then. Isn't she one of Freya's little minions?
She is, but when I broached the subject of independence, at the very least, not being so dependent on her, she was pretty open to it. Importantly, you asked me to find out about situation with Tiffany, and well, my two ins are Ashley and Rebecca. And I love Ashley. But I would rather not put all my eggs in her basket.
That brings up a good question. What is your plan after this?
After this, well, I'll be quite honest. My plan after this is to work with Rebecca to make sure that Columbus is, let's call it, certainly much more stable than it has been recently. My plan for why I want to do that? Well, I want somewhere when Claudia's not doing the work that she enjoys. I want there to be somewhere that's a home for her. Somewhere where, no, I know there's not going to be no worries, but it can be minimized.
Feel like your talents would be wasted staying in Columbus.
You have somewhere else in mind?
If you would be interested, I think moving around is gonna be, well, you can't stay too long in one place unless, again, it's something you actually want to do. More than fine leaving you here. See to your own business. Maintain a good grasp on the city.
Miss Christina will now, just make sure I'm understanding correctly. When she says move around, like she would want me to move around to, I assume, to help her other operations, like
Yeah.
like with the Oracle stuff.
Like how Jay and other people do it, like John. That kind of just get deployed wherever they need to be.
Yes. Christina will say. Yeah, Christina will say, actually, I'm not opposed to do it. To be honest, I wasn't. Aware that. Well, I knew I'd always be coming back here. I wasn't aware that you wanted me to be, well, deployed elsewhere.
You've proven your competency more than once. Plus, this will give you a chance to be with Claudia more often.
She'll say, that sounds very nice, and I'm sure Rebecca will be happy to hear that. I'm sure Rebecca would be happy to hear that when Columbus is cleaned up. It will be her city.
It will work out for the best if we want to permanently drive an edge between her and Freya.
Guess no will nod. I think that decides it then.
Also, I may have another little scheme in mind.
Oh, is this a scheme I can be informed of?
She kind of like smiles a bit. You'll see. It'll be funny if when you see it and happening.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah. Eventually, we'll see Rebecca show up at the club, looking quite worse for wear. Skin's completely almost scorched. She's like there's someone helping her like walk about. It's she's not looking as someone's gonna escort her up to Abaddon, and Leon's just gonna say ooh, did she piss off?
I believe it was Colton who used his abilities to compel her to break an oath she made to not inform him of something. Well, not from anyone of something, and it looks like the oath that she was bound by was a severe one.
Punching Christian, torturing. I like dreaming.
I think whatever he's made a pact with this time has had a deep impact on his psyche. I mean, this is still Colton. You might never have seen it, but I've saw parts of it deep down, and it seems certain aspects of him have certainly been pushed to the forefront.
Yeah, no. Guess so. I guess so.
It's some ways it's better, in some ways it's a lot worse.
He kind of like shrugs and says, "I don't see the worst parts." Feels to me like he kind of just grew a spine, stopped being like a hypocrite, and actually is like doing shit.
That's all good. That's all good. Zay, just the way he was talking about judgment and killing. Not sure a person in his mindset should view themselves as the judge, jury, and executioner.
Well, listen, at the very least, he's not like a hypocritical judge anymore. Listen, that's the thing. I always kind of felt he viewed himself as that. It's just kind of had like a veneer of like shit around it. Like, I've never seen anyone moralize so much after committing heinous acts.
Sina will kind of nod at that. Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm too pessimistic. I've just gotten very used to my friends. I'm just getting very used to the fact every time it seems like my friends might have something that will turn them around, they immediately, the second I don't look at them, they double down on their worst aspects, and it just gets worse.
Well, I'm not saying that didn't happen. I just feel like this is a nice change of pace at the very least.
Worst comes to worse, sounds like he's going to kill some people who really deserve it before he dies.
Listen.
Best Best situation happens. Fuck, maybe we can. Best situation happens. Maybe just gotta get him to loosen up a bit, and maybe he'd be fun to be around. Just gotta get the edge off him a bit.
Well, that'll be a sight to see. But listen, killing a couple of assholes before you go, that's not that bad of a fate.
Nope. Especially not when it's the assholes he's going after.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think that Fey Monarch flew a bit too close to the sun.
Christina's gonna nod at that. Someone like Maya inevitably, well, they're inevitably going to create their own downfall. She is the type of person who creates enemies for fun.
Kind of shrugs. Yeah, but that doesn't mean jack shit. Look at where we're standing.
Yeah, got that right. Oh yeah, by the way, you'll probably be seeing me move around a lot more. Looks like after the Columbus thing is settled, going to be part of, guess it's the mobile fucking task force.
Ah, a promotion, I see.
Yeah, she'll nod, and assumingly if they're at the bar, because I feel like that's the only place Leon talks to people. She'll raise the glass. Yeah, moving up in the world.
Well, it's nice and all. Yeah, listen, I don't know. It's sometimes it's weird. This place, when we started out, Abaddon was more or less just like Maya. Not that much differentiating them. Think about it. Guess Abaddon had better friends. I guess maybe that all does come down to that.
Yeah. So Christina will say it's So yeah, Christina will say better friends, better directions. Christina will say, and ultimately it's the problem. Fiona didn't have it. Colton had it, but it was so buried under his fucking pride, his fucking ego. It's just the desire to be better.
Think Abaddon has the desire to be better.
Might be a bit presumptuous. I haven't known her for very long, but from what I've talked to her, I think it's in there. Said it yourself. Wasn't that much difference between her and Maya before. I don't know her history. I don't know the history of this place. Maybe she got dragged kicking and screaming over the finish line. But she made it.
No, it's I don't think she got better because she had the desire to get better. She got better because she's not listening in on now, but she got better because she was sort of understood, supported, and like had people who cared about her.
Right. Support network's pretty important.
Listen, all we need to do is like get Darius to like spend time with Maya, and who knows, maybe we can turn around like a second boat.
I stare at the camera.
Listen, if Maya knew what was gonna happen, she wouldn't have done it.
Listen, support network's pretty important. It's also pretty important that you listen to the support network. I don't know if Maya's the type of person to listen to a support network.
Who was she gonna listen to? Colton?
No.
Before he became fucking spirit of vengeance man, his spine was made out of jello. You'd see him like wobble as he like walked.
And she'll say, "Listen, if Darius tries it and it works, I'll be the first to celebrate."
Problem is, I feel like, you know, it's a combination of carrot and the stick. Now, down Darius, he knows how to do the carrot bit, but he is incapable of giving the stick. But yeah, well, who can tell? If he survived Abaddon in her mean days, I think he can handle pretty much anything. As I stare at the camera. Cut to like 3 weeks later as he's like being tortured. Oh god. But yeah. There's nothing else you want to talk to him about.
No, I think I'm good there.
I'm gonna take a 5-minute break. Go put some water for the dogs, and I'll be right back.
Stare at the camera.
Zaz, you're not a DM you wrote. Maybe Grunt realized. Maybe you're not meant to have a sanctuary here in Columbus.
Maybe my sanctuary is in the Inferno Club.
Maybe you already have sanctuary. Like, I'm sure. Listen, does Leon have a room? Listen, maybe with enough VIP, like maybe if you could get up on the ranks, maybe you get like a room here. There will be no need for outside sanction. Listen, who the fuck wants to live in Columbus, Ohio? Like, let's be real here. I feel they're both.
Listen, Ashley. Listen, I'm sure you and Rebecca got this. Once we clean it all up, you'll be fine.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely staying in Columbus.
Well, Rebecca, congratulations. You followed the ancient Chinese proverb. You did nothing.
They're doing nothing. I won. Where's the fucking image? Let me post the image.
Maybe there's an argument that I stay, but you know.
I think you should, honestly, because I don't think Ashley has a reason to move away, because the Cardinals are a more Ohio-based organization.
I mean, even if she doesn't, even if she doesn't stay in Columbus, she's still going to stay in the Ohio area.
Yeah, like the Inferno Club is more global. Abaddon's Mr. Worldwide, but the Cardinals.
Now listen, don't worry. Listen, Christina's getting promoted. She will, in fact, use the influence to funnel favors, arms, and other shit to the Cardinals.
It's fine. I'll keep my lips sealed in the moment.
We revealed that Ashley has saved up enough things, and she's just simply going to pick the change playbooks and then just retire.
Shit, that would have been a really intelligent idea.
It would have been funny.
It would have been funny.
What?
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
I made a joke about the big reveal will be that Ashley saved up, got enough advancements, and she's just going to change playbooks and then retire. Just leave.
Also, Zaz, here's the book that Rebecca read. It's in general chat.
We
Listen,
did make the joke as well that Rebecca did follow the ancient Chinese proverb, do nothing. Achieve victory.
listen. Now she's gonna like talk to Abaddon and be like, "Listen, I can take care of the city. Let
In
me
the last
let
arc, in the last second, before she's moving out.
it's fine though.
Like true Derek gets on the last bus.
The thing is, Abaddon also has a scheme. We'll call this the Celine maneuver. Oh, we lost Shadow.
That's
Yeah.
your game, Zaz.
Was that the one he said he was gonna do?
I was literally about to ask, like, how does he how?
Extremely based. Extremely based.
Listen, we found out the true Ohio game. This is your game, Zaz.
I mean, this is what it always basically was.
We stripped away the illusion.
Well, listen. This is good practice for the Cyberpunk game. Because in the Cyberpunk game, I'll just mute Jill and Flavia and speak over them because I can't hear them.
After us back.
Yeah, the internet decided to explode on me.
Okay.
I'm back.
Your internet service power was like, I can't handle the fucking Ashley conversation. There's usually more people that pad these out. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, there's usually Tick. He usually had some fucking dumbass response to allow it to fucking continue. Now Colton's been playing competently. The conversations just don't work.
Now that it's not a Tick character, the response is, "What the fuck are you talking about? What?"
Yeah, no, Ashley, you drive over to the college town and let me. Oop, another character retired. Finding. So I guess
I mean, I do, but
watch them closely is not to like follow people.
no, let it out. Track someone or something.
Then yeah, that's actually perfect. Roll that one.
Fails. Find him dead in a ditch.
Oh
For
my.
fuck's sake!
Fail. Find him dead in a ditch.
Says, fuck's sake, says.
It's fine. Don't worry. Let me check my Pinterest boards now.
Colton got to him first. He's like, he attacked us when we were students. I want to fucking beat the shit out of him for that. It literally just happens. He's like, oh damn, I haven't got any screen time in over 3 months. I wonder what this could be about. Shit!
Hmm. I'm tempted to like fuck you up pretty good.
Yeah, go for it, Grunt.
Fuck him.
just a bomb.
So yes, yeah, you know what? You know what? I'm just gonna fucking. Gosh, how? You know what? I'm not. Slightly. I was like, well, what if you meet certain individual? Yeah, as you like wander a bit around Gambier to try and see if there's any sign of him or if anyone has like seen him. There's like a sense of nostalgia that kind of hits you as you're like walking down some of these like small streets. As it's around like 5 in the afternoon. As you're walking, you kind of hear someone kind of like sharply whistle after you. As you
Yeah, I
like
spin around.
glance around, you see someone you haven't seen in a few months. I mean, forward.
Ah,
Been some time.
that has. That it has. How you been?
Getting around? What brings
Good,
you back
good.
here?
Actually looking for help, in reality.
Help with?
An all-out war that's about to break out in Columbus.
Ah. Ah, yes, I remember. That town, that some reason like hates our guts, even though we did nothing around there.
I know, how odd.
Hmm. Would help. Now, my group does do quite well in these sort of situations.
You do know that you're, and not just because of what the city may or may not believe about you, your organization's hated by a very large demon organization that's based out of there. You do know that, right?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
The Infernal Club fucking hates you.
Hmm. Yeah, so?
You think you could go in without causing another war to fucking start?
I'm sorry, I thought the Columbus was filled with wolf packs, not with Inferno Club members.
Not filled, but you go in and cause a mess, cause a ruckus. Someone's gonna fucking take notice, and then, well, then a new war all breaks out where
Actually, we don't stay around places. We go in, we go out. But people,
well,
other
as long as you
people,
make it quick, then and quiet. You do know how to do quiet, right?
depends on the agents, but yes.
Then help might be needed. I'm sure that there'll be some kind of fucking catch with this, but
Unlike your weird outer hostility for me and my people, don't care about. Well, still want to help people. We just think that Your approach, where we sit down and talk to all the assholes, is usually more detrimental for the small folk.
Maybe.
That's the
But
thing.
yeah, we could probably use your help on this.
Sometimes you need a pen to write a letter, but sometimes you need a gun to shoot people. Halsin can be that gun. You can just point it at the right people.
I only really need you for one night, really.
Sometimes that is all it takes. Somehow I doubt that to the case, but I'll be honest, I would much rather live in a world that doesn't need us than a world that does.
Yeah.
Yeah, location, place, a location in a time.
You got a number?
Yeah, she's gonna like give you her contact details.
I'll message you where the drop is, where they all plan to meet up. Are people ready?
Always are. If you're looking for your wolf friend, he left the area back when everyone else left. Sure where he went.
Can't blame him.
Don't blame him
Got too
either.
busy here.
But come with me. I need to show you something.
Because yeah, I'll walk with her.
You think we're all heartless monsters? Just kill, 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 and kill.
I don't believe I ever said that.
No, that's just how rumors are. Rumors you started.
Organization might believe that, but not necessarily my belief.
We'll take you to the local library. Both walk in and you see the fucking ghoulish librarian walking around. Souls of the dead almost like screaming out of him. He is still around.
It's one.
We're gonna kill him. What do you think that is?
Because he's a victim and
Yeah.
doesn't do anything else.
Yeah. We don't kill supernaturals, Ashley, because we just hate them. We kill them because they harm people. They can harm a lot of people. Your friend Kramer, he has harmed others in the past. Vampires have harmed others. In fact, every supernatural that left and ran from this town has at some point messed with people. You may believe in the whole kumbaya, we all dance in a circle holding hands and feel sorry about our past mistakes, but we're the ones who see the bodies, bury the victims, have to check in with their families. And you do that long enough and you realize better to put one sorrowful werewolf into the ground than watch 10 more families more than fucking children.
Yeah, I wish I could say you're wrong, but you're not.
I think. Is it true what happened in Columbus? You and your people got into a
Might
big
have
fight.
to be. What fight?
She asked if, like, you and your people got into a big fight.
That's true.
My condolences.
Appreciated.
Listen. Helsing is quite an individualistic organization. If everyone works their own way, cells operate a high degree of independence. I don't think you'll ever want to join. At the very least, it would be good if we could actually work with some of the hunter groups in Columbus, maybe the entire state. Cardinals have a good history of reconnaissance and information gathering. Problem is, up until now, as you can obviously seen, I don't say this with judgment, but with concern, been a bit too soft, too cautious, too worried about upsetting certain supernaturals, and as you can see, that hasn't worked out too good. People have paid the price for it.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll message you the location. Have your people ready when I need them. Because yeah, I'll just walk out and head back.
Yeah. Meanwhile, in the Inferno Club, Christina, you're hanging out with Leon. Eventually, you'll see sort of Abaddon and Rebecca walking down. As you can see, like, she's leading her off to the side and into one of the rooms. As Leon kind of like pulls out a cell phone and starts like texting on it, or like you can see like him cracking a bit of a smile. Oh my fucking god!
What's so funny?
One of my guys texted me. She Rebecca into the room where Tiffany is resting. Requested for some medical assistance for Rebecca as well. Not sure if this is insane, stupid, amusing, or like all at once.
Abaddon did say she had a scheme, a plot, you could say.
Put them in the same room so they kill each other? I guess that's a scheme.
I hope that's not it.
I
She said I'd find it funny. I wouldn't find that very funny.
Well, I would find it funny. Like,
You're
listen. He shrugs and says, listen, that's why I'm not, why I'm middle management. I don't have to worry about this kind of shit. Like, what the fuck? as you will see Abaddon almost appear out of the floor behind him as she like puts an arm on his shoulder and says, yes, speaking of which, there are other duties for you to attend to other than sitting around and, well, gossiping all day. Yeah. See you around, Christine. Like, gonna immediately, like, make his way out of there.
See you around.
Abaddon will sort of look at you and say, just say I'm learning a bit from some of my close acquaintances. I believe this is something my mother would have done, but no. Live and learn, I guess. We'll see if it works for me as well.
Do they have a history that I don't know about?
No? You know, two injured people find themselves similar situations.
I see.
Well, we'll see. I think they may have common ground, and well, Tiffany is. Well, I think she needs someone closer to her own age.
How old is Rebecca?
Don't really know. Maybe I should say maturity. Even if she's an old vampire, like a few months ago, she was harvesting blood from college kids and selling drugs in a college town.
Wasn't exactly the most respectable living, I suppose.
I mean, respectable or not, it was quite meager and not very ambitious of her, which is why I'm surprised to see her so reaching so far out for the stars. Yes, better late than never. But you see, I think Rebecca is gonna try and manipulate Tiffany. I think if you want to rule a city, it's gonna be quite good to have potentially one of the more influential wolves on your side, even before you take the reins.
It would be.
But then again, Tiffany, you know, here she's quite headstrong, stubborn, well, direct with things. And if I need to grease some wheels, mind doing that feat. If you want, you can roll me figure someone out if you want.
Yeah.
Still Avalon after all.
Oh, partial.
Yeah, you're pretty sure she just slightly bedlam Rebecca into liking Tiffany.
Yeah. Christina will say, Well, I have personal reasons for finding. I have personal reasons for usually objecting to that, but Rebecca, it's won't hurt that much.
Nothing as heavy-handed as what you went through, but you hedge your bets. Stack the deck in your favor.
Listen, who knows? Who knows? They never talked before. Maybe it would have happened naturally, anyways.
She kind
Maybe
of
this is just beating it along.
will smirk and nod. Yeah, again, this is one of those moments where this doesn't feel like a Demon Lord tactic. This feels like a quite a vampiric slash fey tactic, what she just kind of did. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything else you'd like to talk to her about.
Let me think for a bit. Is there anything else? Do I dare? Do I dare?
You should always.
You should always dare. Yeah, no, Casino will mentioned Mother twice now, and Leon mentioned friends and friends before. What? Don't mind me asking. What exactly was the pat? What was the history of this place before I got here? Does seem I'm a pretty late arrival to all this.
Long and tumultuous history, but let's just say demons can't give birth, but that doesn't mean you can't technically adopt someone. Someone I've met feels like a long time ago, but only a few years. Was one of the people who helped me when I was in a worse position. Jay just was taken. It was a rough time for a lot of people.
Seems we'll just say, glad you had the help you needed.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, I'm gonna not happy about this, but I'm gonna ask your opinion since you also have interacted a bit with the man after his recent changes. What do you think of Colton right now? Because from my understanding, he's become a bit of a, well, avenger, I guess. But well, you know, Darius and his endless amount of pity for everyone.
Opinion on Colton as he is now. more and less than he was before. It's, as I said to Leon, it's less a radical change in his personality and more certain aspects have been pushed to the forefront. His, you can call it determination, his sense of self-righteousness, that's still there. His fear, self-pity, if it's not been stripped from him, it's been pushed so far down, it doesn't seem to be impacting his immediate decisions. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'm not going to sit here and say I liked him the way he was before. I feel like whatever lessons he's internalized from whatever spirit creature he's made a pact with, I don't think he internalized all the right things. The right lessons, I guess we could say.
No. Darius made a few friends, one of which is quite eerily similar to what Colton seems to be going through. I believe you've met them, the Angel Hunters.
I mean, the one who's called himself the Black Dog. Yeah, there does seem to be a similarity in how they carry themselves.
Yeah, he has a bit more experience at handling those sorts of things, but he started, I would argue, in a worse position than Colton. If you want, I could arrange a meeting between them. Maybe they can help him, or at least channel his newfound anger or something more constructive.
Screen will actually smile and she'll say, I like that a lot, actually. Thank you, Abaddon.
Smiles and says, "You help me, I can help you."
Christina will raise the glass and they'll say, oh, what else are friends for?
She smiles and nods as she make her way upstairs. We are building the Flaming Legion Battalion. Different Flaming Legion Battalion. As
We are preparing for the main event. I am pointing at the WrestleMania sign, but it's just fucking Michael's face.
But yeah, I'm not sure if you're gonna do anything for a bit here, because
Well, I mean, she'll tell Claudia. It seems plans have changed. Rather than sticking on to Columbus, Christina will actually be traveling around. Apparently, she's being put on the. Christina's taking to calling it the Mobile Task Force.
Claudia's definitely gonna be like concerned at that. I would have actually felt a bit better if you were like, here, safer.
Yes. Christina will say, luckily, think I can swing at Abaddon. I think of a guardian angel watching over me, and listen, I know I'm not really a fighter. I don't plan to get involved in that, but it makes me feel a lot better knowing that I'll be there with you.
I suppose that is the silver lining. We at least get to spend more time together.
I think it's a pretty good silver lining. Grun, as they have this moment together, like to trigger the intimacy move and see a bit into the future.
Yeah. I don't think you roll anything.
Well, I just do it. I can just take corruption after the fact to ask questions about the vision, but yeah.
Listen here, Mac and Zaz. Listen, listen. A bit of bedlam, and we avoid like a lot of bloodshed and fighting.
Listen, Christina is pragmatic enough to admit that her distaste for it is purely personal, and at the end of the day, it is a tool.
But yeah, as your vision sort of fades, and you can see this. It feels actually.
Can't believe I'm being put on blast for saying, actually, I think manipulating people's mental states is, like, morally wrong.
Blast? What?
I'm just saying, would you rather like kill people or like make them fall in love?
Can't believe Christina's getting put on blast for saying, listen, I just personally find it distasteful after being afflicted with it.
Listen, I'm just saying. That's
Grunt Googling city populations to make sure he doesn't accidentally put us in some American city that has a population of 850 people.
that's true. That is in fact true. As yeah, you suddenly sort of feel it's you feel like warm, cool breeze. You can almost smell the ocean in the distance. You can hear the sound of waves crashing against the shore. You hear muted voices speaking almost far away foreign language as you see yourself somewhere else. Cold, arid, as if all the humidity in the air has been sucked dry. All that's left is the toxic air, polluted and miserable, so cold. Then almost blink again. Now, terrifying cold has been replaced with scorching heat. As, again, each time, foreign voices in foreign tongues speak almost far away. Changes once more, and now, while still quite hot, almost unpleasant, the humidity in the air makes you almost choke as sound of rushing water can be heard. On a mark corruption and ask a follow-up question.
Yeah, I will, which does fill out the corruption track.
You know what advancement you want to take?
Off the top of my head, no.
Ask me the questions and you back to that.
Yeah. Is there any identifying marks which tell me the place and or places this is happening in?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna say the first one definitely, well, Japan. You pretty sure that's Japanese you heard in the background. Second place, may think it's Russia. Third place, well, you see the pyramids in the background.
All right, cool.
And the fourth
And for my
place is you see this thick, luscious jungle all around you.
Cool. And for my second question, can I get the plot synopsis of these future games?
Listen. Listen. All of these are like...
Grunt, that's his ability. You've got to answer the fucking question now.
Please post me the Wikipedia plot summary.
Listen, you'll have the choice between like Japan, fucking northern Russia, fucking cold dead land, the pyramids, or
Guess
the jungle.
Yeah, but Grunt, what happens in these games? That was his question. We need the plot synopsis.
for the actual second question, I was hearing the foreign tongues, but I can understand them. Is there any way that, like, I don't necessarily want it to be some so like I can understand it, but I want to be able to internalize it so I could try to write it down so I could show somebody else if there's any way to swing that?
No, because it's like it's not just like, it's also very like muted, so it's barely perceptible. It's like it's impossible for you to like somehow like write it down and then like someone else.
Got it. For my second question, is there any person or persons I see in any of these visions, even if it's a mere like glimpse of them, that catch the eye as being important in some fashion?
Well, all of them, you're all with Claudia. As for other people around you, well, that changes. Sometimes is Jay. Sometimes you recognize the man with the cane, John. Sometimes, well, there is someone you don't really recognize. He features, though, more often than not, but Never seen this person ever in your life. Just let me just find it. You look quite angelic in nature.
Oh, I'm so surprised. Who could have seen this? As Christina will blink a few times and well, that wasn't the worst thing I've seen.
She says all that coming from you is actually a surprising thing.
Oh no, I did see signs of catastrophe, of battle. We were together though, and sometimes we were with Jay, sometimes we were with you. Oh yeah, John. There's a third one I didn't recognize at all. This feels like something I should tell Abaddon about.
She kind of like nods. Maybe we don't know literally everyone, and depending on how far in the future it is.
Didn't see anything that indicated a date, but the places are interesting. I've always wanted to go to Japan. Though Russia also would, I guess, not be terrible.
I wouldn't know too much about it.
Well, we might have the chance to go there sooner rather than later. But, well, she'll just give her a quick kiss. Be back. I've got to inform Abaddon about this little vision. It's an interesting one.
He like smiles in his back. Good luck with that one.
That's because Christina will laugh as she'll bid a farewell. You're so right, Mac. I wonder who this guy could be.
Yeah, you can go to Abaddon and let her know about this weird guy in your visions.
It's not just the guy; it's more like the vision in general. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, you can find her at her spot, and as you talk to her about it, you can like tell her. She says, "Well, I mean, told you. I think you would be much better suited when you have to move around where I guess you are needed most."
oh yes, yes. I just didn't expect. I didn't expect the literal tapestry of fate to appear. Not even. She checks the watch. She comically checks the watch. Insert number of hours here after you said that.
She kind of shrugs and says, "Well, I didn't want to force you into it, but I've been thinking about it for a bit."
Anyways, it's just locations of where it was. I don't know if you have any operations in these places, but if not, I think it'd be a good idea to start setting them up.
She nods.
The thing is, I'm trying to figure out. There's just me and Claudia in these though. It shifted sometimes. Sometimes Jay was there. Sometimes John was there. There's a third person though. I've never seen him before. Never met him. She'll describe the angelic-looking man.
He says, "Ah, well, you don't need to worry about that. Interesting thing you've seen, but I don't think he's gonna be a problem."
If you don't mind me asking, who is this person?
I do actually. He asked me to keep it private for now. Someone I trust. That's all you need to know.
Christina will just say, "Oh, yeah, not going to ask you to violate someone's trust. And we'll look of the future. It's a question I'll figure out in due time."
Sounds like you'll be meeting him soon enough.
Just wanted to inform you because that was just wanted to inform you. The vision was a bit of a direct one.
Definitely take into account some of the operations I've had across the globe. We are expanding now that a lot of our problems the immediate ones have been sort of solved. Now at least feels like I'm not sitting in a house that's burning.
Christina will say. It's oh, eager to see where we'll go next.
She'll smile and nod. Is there anything else you would like?
In the Inferno Club, no, and honestly, in Columbus, it's not really that much. I think she'd yeah. Listen, Christina is going to buy the rings. Solid Claudia. Christina is insisting on the rings,
I'm gonna need
as I canonically established in the hunter session. Yes.
I'm gonna need that corruption.
Yes, Nico. You know what? Because this will be fun for Christina to have if she ever shows up again, and to have as an NPC. Oracle. The corruption advancement she'll take is she is going to take. Was that sorry?
No, good.
Yeah. Dark Fate. Mark corruption to curse a city faction with terrible luck. They take -1 ongoing in the next faction turn.
Yeah.
And I'll just.
Wait, no, wait.
Yeah. So that'll be a very useful thing for her to have when she gets shunted around to different cities. Fucking cursed idiot.
Yeah. Empath is what the. I just forgot how like some of these things. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, Empath, where I basically just get the fucking basically advanced figure out for free, and then also just mock corruption, and I can just ask any question I want.
Yeah, with Skim the Simple, you don't have the other two, but yeah. Holy shit. Never mind. But yeah, no, Dark Fate is a good one. You are though at that 4 out of 6 corruption. So yeah. Don't worry. I don't think I'll be honest. I think we have like one more session in this game. Now let's see. Ashley, is your
Are we gonna have the one last session so we can fucking have the Helsing kill tomorrow's character?
listen? She's not dead yet.
Hey, I haven't sent them the location
Yes.
yet. They don't.
Nah, listen. I believe Austin can save Phoebe. The real question is Ashley. What are you gonna do? Is you're like returning back? You have about, I'll say like, I think like what, 2 days to think about if you're gonna like strike at the meeting spot that mystery gave you.
Is the question. Is our meeting werewolf before or after Spurs?
Ooh, can you repeat that because you cut out badly?
Yeah, sorry about that. Is our meeting before or after we meet with the werewolf?
You are still cutting out.
It's drooping every time I speak. Is our meeting before or after the werewolf?
Is it just me or is like he cutting off?
It's like everything. Like every time he tries to speak, yeah.
There we go. I think it's stabilized. Is our meeting before or after we meet with the werewolf? It's happening every time I speak. It's fucking annoying.
Which meeting are you referring here to?
We plan to meet with who was it? Kira, Crimson Jack leader.
No, you can meet with her like before before like the ambush.
Okay, that's fine. I don't want to set shit into motion.
Like that I'll rephrase that. No, the meeting the meeting you talked with her in the first place is after the ambush. But if you think
Okay,
it's like
that's
urgent, you
different.
could probably pressure her into be like. Depending on how much you want to reveal from your hand. Because if you just tell her,
fuck it. I'm gonna push the meeting.
that's my. Then my question is: are you gonna try and just persuade her to, meet with you early, or are you just gonna tell her, "Hey, there's about to be a hit on some of your people. We need to talk like now," because then you don't have to roll. She's gonna meet with you.
No, I won't reveal that much.
I need you to.
It's just, hey, shit's urgent.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to persuade an NPC.
Okay. This is also for Christina to come as well.
Gonna owe her a debt for this, but she is gonna
That's
show
fine.
up.
Means I get an advance.
Yes, for night. I presume Christina you would show up to this meeting.
Yeah, she would.
Probably still just hanging with Claudia before like Leon's gonna remind you that apparently Ashley has moved up on the meeting with the werewolf leader and be there if you wanna catch on it.
Okay, things moving fast.
Yeah, as we'll say your goodbyes as you'll meet up with Ashley. Where are you having this meeting, Ashley?
Somewhere in that territory, Raccoon Park or some shit.
Meet with Ashley before Kira arrives. And yeah, it's basically, instead of taking like 3 or 4 days to meet up, it's basically like literally the next day.
Alright.
Right.
Wait on hand to Christine. Is
Actually,
Is she open? Unless you wanted to before this.
Oh, the robot.
I do not. Yeah, please engage me in text roleplay, Shadow.
Beep boop, beep boop. Give me a second.
It's fine. I can take over.
Holy shit, was
Hey,
that
guys,
a Shadow
it's me.
impression?
Yes. That was the Ashley accent, the president.
Oh. God.
The internet can really only handle so many Ashley conversations. Really?
You see, normally we have taken tomorrow here to steal screen time.
Hopefully that should help for the rest of the session.
Sounds much better.
Yes.
Yeah, so did you want to talk before we meet? Probably
Yeah,
the idea.
Christina would ask, has something. This is it's told me it would take a few days to arrange. Don't mind me asking what changed?
A way to... This meeting doesn't go well. A way to very much minimize the war, if not stop it outright.
If it involves who I think it, if it. I'm going to go on a limb here. Does it involve another hunter group?
Yes, yeah, it does.
Not tell me anything more about it.
Fine.
Because if it involves who I think it involves, I want to be in as the dark. I want to be in the dark about it as much as possible.
No worries. But let's get to this meeting. I generally don't want it to come to that.
Let's go then.
Because, yeah. Show up. Kira, this is Christina. Christina. Sorry to call you away on, but kinda urgent.
Yeah, that sounds like it. So what's up?
I believe Christina had a bunch of questions.
Yes, I was trying to wanted to see if we can touch base a bit. I understand the war is it's already started, but unfortunately, I have been charged with my patron to figure out about the situation in the city.
What do you want to know?
Michael's fucking punching air, man.
Oh god. Listen, maybe I don't know. He seems like a good asset for Abaddon. I don't know. I think he needs to stay on the other side of the aisle.
Villarago should get a medal. He's a hero.
Oh god.
He's a true hero.
Uh, but yeah, she's gonna sort of cross her arms and like, yeah, ask what you wanna know.
Question, but I want to make sure.
Hmm.
Has the rumor about like Tiffany's parentage like been like passing around the city at all? I don't know.
Probably not in like a span of a week. Like if it's like gone around, it's probably mostly through her own pack, you would think. Unless somebody's like doing
Yeah.
fucking like depends. I'll be honest. It depends how, because naturally no, but if somebody's been spreading it, then yes. Which is
Yeah, 'cause
very like it's a high possibility since that was their plan to like fuck up her like leadership in the Crimson Jacks by implying illicit
So I
connections.
know Abaddon asked me to look into, which implies it's being spread around.
Yes.
As Christina will just simply ask, well, I don't want to take up any more of your valuable time, so I'll ask it directly. So you are aware the leader of the Tiffany's leader of the Thunder Rolls, right?
Yeah.
The leader of the Thunder Rolls. Tiffany is currently recovering from an attempt on her life. She's still alive.
I'm aware.
Good. Would like to the room was true. If I could be so direct.
She's clearly guarded about this, so if you want to give me a persuade an NPC, you'll get a +1 because you're with Ashley here.
Damn, I'm surprised. I thought Asher would give me a -5 million
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's a +1 apt.
Yeah, listen, just because Ashley's an asshole doesn't mean she's not like actually helped save her daughter.
Success.
She nods says, well, there's a lot of rumors. You have to be a bit more specific.
Rumors about her parentage. Tiffany's parentage.
Yeah. Just my daughter.
So yeah, Christina will continue from that. Well, as yeah, that is I am working on behalf of my patron with another person in the city, Rebecca, to put your daughter, restore her to her pack, and well, I don't know if you want the people that tried to kill your daughter dead, or if you want them driven out. But I don't think we want. I think we can all say that I don't think any of us want them to have a role in the city moving forward.
Nods. No, I want them dead. They're up to me. Unfortunately, as you can see, things are tumultuous now. My authority is well, seen better days. The Thunder Roars are in disarray, and Moon Children are pushing in on all flanks.
I know one of them. That was a choice. To even just have a conversation. Something I could push with the Moon Children at the very least.
I think you don't know their actual leaders of their packs are.
No, of course not. But
Listen, a meeting is gonna happen between all of us soon to decide how are we gonna deal with this. See, when shortly after Tiffany was born, this whole thing happened once more. Back then, it was my my husband at the time, and Tiffany's father who went at it. The fight between them sparked quite a clusterfuck. My husband died, and his dad lost his wife as well in the process. Several wolves died. It was a messy affair. Try and get together and solve it peacefully this time, or at the very least, without too much bloodshed.
there's more people here than just werewolves.
Yeah, no shit.
I think Christina will actually bring it up. If the situation can't be resolved peacefully, Ashley did bring it up to me. She has made contact with another hunter group. Unlike the Cardinals, is much more equipped and trained for the hunting that's in their name. I don't know many of the details about them. They're Ashley's contacts, but it is an option we have.
But I will say it's nuclear. If you can end it peacefully, that's all that I want. I don't want anyone hurt. I can't let people die.
Yet I can't promise anything, only that I'll try.
You better be able to come up with a fucking good speech.
So I'll try my best.
Christina will say, I'll be honest, I'll be honest. I'll be leaving Columbus soon myself anyways. I just want to help clean the situation up before I leave. If you want my opinion, I think I'm not sure if there's still time to put the lid back on the war.
No, it's not. You can only make sure it's short and fast and doesn't spill over.
In that case, Ashley.
Yeah.
I think rather than waiting for the fighting to start and more people getting killed, We simply accept the fact that some people are going to have to die.
Ah, I won't call them. But that doesn't mean I'll accept people fucking die. I don't think that's ever really. That's not me. I don't fucking accept people die. I don't accept.
We're going to
whatever fucking
accept them
bullshit.
dying no matter what. Either they're going to die because the war starts, or they're going to die because we stopped it. Inaction is a choice, Ashley.
I didn't say I was going to idly sit by.
That's your plan.
You're a leader, yeah? Who's invited to this meeting?
Some of the most important pack leaders. Packs that form all three large groups.
So you can have people invited?
Obviously.
Well, this one's leaving Columbus, then unfortunately someone's going to have to stick by and watch after it. Invite me along. Prove to them that I don't give a fuck about the laughter or this is a foolish move or whatever. Just have me there. Have me show that there's other people working within the city, that hunters can work alongside these people.
How fucking naive are you, kid?
Or I fucking died. Or people died.
You can like hear someone sort of you can hear a violin playing. It's a very sad melody.
Is it him?
This is him. You turn around and you see Raphael actually playing a violin. Sad, sad song. As Kira, like, her eyes go fucking wide. He like finishes playing and says, I would have also had like people crying in the background, but I can't afford all the extras.
I'm sure you could have gone to the local theater. You seem like a charismatic enough man. You probably could have got them to sign on.
That's true, that's true. But listen, I can't take you seriously. Ashley, come on now. Then I fucking die. Oh.
What's the actual reason for this, Ashley? If you could tell me. I'd like it if my friend, one of my friends could actually be honest with me.
I am. I don't know what.
Because you seem to think because whenever I ask you why you do this, you just say it's because you're a hunter, but most hunters don't. Correct me if I'm wrong, Raphael. Most hunters don't do this.
He like
Not to this level.
kind of shrugs, says, "Ah, well, you know, there are those who are a bit more uh they have more of a martyr complex." As you can see, Kira is now like walking towards him, looking quite angry. He is like, "Hey, listen, I'm not here to fight. We can talk about," and she just fucking backhands him, fucking sends him flying into a tree. You know this motherfucker?
That is a Helsing operative, and he is a member of the Hunter group that Ashley has made contact with. I'm just assuming, Ashley. If I'm totally off base, please tell me.
I mean, Namor reached out to me, but I haven't signed anything off yet.
You know this is the guy who was responsible all those years ago, right? For the whole fuck up. So you see
A lot of people speaking cryptic rhythms around here. There's a lot of fucked up shit that happens in this city. Or
Raphael,
around wherever the fuck you want to speak.
Raphael slowly gets up from the bushes, like, yep, that was me. Listen, I'm back again. She's referencing the last time the wolves fought each other, almost sparking all-out war. That was me back then, yes. Listen, Kira, it's not my fault. Your husbands were maybe a bit too jealous. Maybe like a ton. She turns around, fuming at him. Listen. And
You here to help, or you here to do the opposite?
you know, sometimes
You and Ashley do seem to have the magical ability to piss everyone off.
It is one of my many talents, yes.
All right. Kira? Kill him after he, and I can only assume after we have Helsing help resolve the situation. I'm not going to ask you to bury the hatchet with him, but let's try to keep it as civil as we can until the crisis is cleaned up.
Is pencil around, as Raphael would say. Well, that's not what I'm here for. Actually, I'm here to talk to Ashley. I hear she's somewhat of a goody two shoes. God, they undersell that premise. Ooh, do you actually want to go to the werewolf meeting we're about to bomb? Are you insane?
I mean, I haven't given you guys the location, but you probably already got it. But
Remind me, who sold you the location, Ashley?
mystery.
Mm-hmm. And do you think Mystery is? Do you think he?
Oh no, I know he's got others. I didn't realize it was Helsing, but
Well, well, technically it's not, but let's say we run in the same circles. Well, not me personally. Maybe, sometimes maybe a bit. But the point is, Ashley, know also things, and I'll be honest. I heard Amy offered you an invitation. I'll be honest. I would invite you to a therapist. I would in fact take all your guns and weapons and put you in a room, let you talk things out, because you, my friend, you're not a hunter. You are not even a suicide vest bomber. You are just a weird sort of optimist. Because you say Sky points to you, Christian. I may be able to piss people off, but that doesn't matter because I'm gonna kill them, right? Or if I piss them off, they like get themselves killed. So it works out for me. But, and he looks back at you, Ashley. You can't like preach optimism and kumbaya and then like piss people off. Those two are never gonna like mix and match. You have to be able to smooth ruffle feathers. And you don't look like a diplomat and don't sound like a diplomat. You are reaching values you have no actual belief in. You can't convince people to join or follow you if you don't actually believe in your message. Or at least don't really behave like you believe in your message.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, you're right. Who the fuck was I fooling?
Think mostly yourself.
Probably.
My advice? If you can keep the guns, but there's a reason why the Cardinals were good at investigation, information gathering. Let the actual hunting go to people that can pull the trigger. And definitely don't give it to wannabe martyrs.
Yeah. The city's fucked anyway.
Kind of shrugs and says, "Ah, that's true for just about everywhere nowadays." Looks at Kira and says, "Look good, by the way. Keeping up well." Like fucking. There's like an almost a low growl coming from her. Like, listen, oh no, can't fool me with those tricks. Give me the address and, well, don't show up to the meeting. Okay, take care of the rest. Question is, are you gonna give him the address, Ashley?
What? You go in the same circles but haven't already got the address?
Well, maybe that was a bit of a bluff, but
Bit of a shit bluff. Like you said, if you don't believe in it, no one's gonna believe it.
quite true. You're already learning, so you're gonna give me the address, or you're gonna let a bunch of werewolves go all out on each other. Pray to God that not too many people get caught in the middle.
Way I see it, innocents die either way.
Innocence? The wolves? I mean, people who act like small-time overlords, who extort people for money, who run the gangs, who sell drugs, weapons, commit quite frequent acts of violence. Ah, the innocents. Let me find that violin. Where would I?
That isn't already the people in the city. You don't think there's drug dealers among the people that you want to save? People that use benefit of others?
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. But you see, I focus. See that there's only so many hours in a day, and you know, if it's a normal drug dealer, the police can handle him. Someone else can deal with it. Maybe there will be a good vigilante one day. It's a werewolf. Who's gonna handle that? Then the police gonna arrest a werewolf that can like tear them limb from limb? See, that's where we stay. At the edge. Make sure that monsters don't get to run amok. If you're gonna flip-flop between stupid idealist to baffling nihilistic, Well, at that point, I might have to like readjust my view of you.
I mean, you can do whatever you like.
Well, I would like to fix the problem, kill the leaders, the pack scramble, let them reform. You can then go to them in their moment of desperation and need. See who stays in town, who runs away, which packs form anew. You can probably play a bit if you're smart. I'm sure if you're not smart, your bosses are definitely smart enough to do it. And, well, boom. No civilians' death. No fighting in the streets. Just one single strike and done.
You know, Amy's a much better at convincing people.
Yes. That's why we work in different areas with different people. We are at most colleagues. She doesn't like me either too much.
I can see why.
The difference is my kill count is way higher than hers. So, well, it is what it is. You want efficiency and competency, or do you want people to just be nice to you?
The balance of the world's already fucked. As I'll just take out the phone and stamp on it.
He shrugs and says, well,
You fucking serious?
Yeah. Here I am.
Alright. Just take your fucking moral cowardice and go fucking somewhere else. As, yeah, Christina's just gonna fucking leave.
I would have actually, after this conversation tonight, I would have actually called Amy. Amy had a much better fucking
Shut the
conversation.
fuck up.
Oh, fuck off, Christina. What the fuck do you know?
More than you fucking do.
Really? Really? Because you've
As
been
that-
trying to help fucking everyone and it's fucking failing.
Christina's leaving after that. Like, she has nothing to say. Like, this actually disgusts her. Like, you're like actually gonna let even more people die.
the Raphael will kind of like tag along a bit with you and say, well, then, would I bother you for a little sight in the future?
Who is he saying that to?
To you.
If you're interested in a painting to tell you where the meeting will be, I can give that to you.
Listen, Abaddon doesn't need to know we talked. It's fine.
No, Abaddon doesn't, and even if she figures out, I think I earned enough goodwill to avoid being immediately killed.
Moving up in the world.
That I am.
Yeah, I guess you can like take him to the motel room so you can do a painting. As the two of them leave, Kira's gonna look at you, Ashley, and be like, so are we done here then? Seems
Yeah,
like you've
we're
made
done.
a decision.
It's yeah, just take off walking.
As Christina, as you like reach your hotel room, kind of walk in, Callie is just kind of finger painting as Raphael kind of looks at her. She like is a bit on guard. Like, hey,
Long story, newborn demon. I'm helping her adjust.
so not an asshole yet. Good. It's always nice when they're like babies and they can't actually commit crimes.
She killed 2 werewolves on her first night here.
Oh, like I said, not a crime.
Yeah, you're right. They're probably assholes.
Listen. Maybe not. Maybe they were the good guy. Maybe they were like that one nice werewolf. Problem is, learn to stop crying after every dead body. Enjoy the living.
This, she sets up the blank canvas, and she'll just say, "I've had 5 conversations with her. 5 conversations where I say the exact same thing, I get the exact same answer. I'm done. I'm done. I can't fucking hold on to a past that doesn't want to change."
Listen. Oh god. One of those people that try to like help others and like make them be better, no?
You know, yeah, I was going for that, but I think I'm gonna change the methodology a bit. I'm just gonna make the world a fucking better place. I don't think I'm gonna fucking pat people on the back and give them fucking treats.
I personally think it's a much more healthy attitude, much less frustrating, and much more effective.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, sounds like it. I tried the soft, delicate approach, and so far I'm 0 for 3. Clearly not working.
Ooh. Were the other two just as bad as this one?
One was Fiona, if you know her.
No.
Complete. Fiona was a very interesting person who, at every opportunity somebody gave her to turn her life around, doubled down on her worst impulses. She hurt people, she controlled people, and she always thought she was the victim in life. The other one was my friend Colton, who would, on 1 second, moralize to you about doing the right thing, and then turn around and fucking rape somebody because a monarch told him to. And the other one's Ashley, who is on 1 second going to tell you how she wants to protect everyone, and then, like a fucking child, fucking smash the phone, and then tell you that, well, she would have helped all those people anyways if you weren't such an asshole.
It's fine. You know how many people try and guilt trip me. But not to like put a stinker in your long list of achievements. See, like, what about her? As he's gonna point to Callie, the background.
Christina's actually going to say, I think Callie's going to end up just fine. Gonna still gotta help her process everything that happened to her, but I think it's gonna work out. And she's not the only person, but that's what I mean. I don't need to chain myself to a past. I've got a future.
Listen, all I'm saying is if you ever need help handling beautiful women, I have magical ways.
Christina will say, if I find a woman that seems your type, I'll let you know.
Sometimes forgetting about your problems, even for a night, is all people need. A break. The woes of the world.
I know, which is why after this I'm going to go and spend the night with my wife.
Ah. Huh. Sit quietly and wait for you. Rolls there. Yeah, well, you're not gonna get an address or a building. But what you're gonna get though?
What?
Oh my fucking god.
Yes, Mac, you are correct. Sometimes you just roll bad in a game which has a dice curve of 1 to 6. It's not an impressive sight every time.
What was the intention? You wanted to what did you want to paint?
I want to paint the location so Raphael can give it to the Helsing operative so we can stop a fucking war.
You start painting. You paint. Painting. Stop. You can almost like feel Raphael's sort of befuddled look as you take a step back from the canvas. As you glance at your masterwork, you realize you have painted what looks like Raphael and Kira. You are looking much younger though. Having sex in what looks like a room, basically. Raphael sort of arms crossed. I mean, not my worst angle, I guess.
Thanks a few times.
Weren't you like supposed to like paint the future though? This is the past.
Sometimes. Well, sometimes to glean insights to the future, you have to remember the past. Where did you fuck her?
I mean, have to be more specific. Was a lot of places he kind of chuckles at himself.
Oh, does anything in the room look familiar? Do I need to ask her? Do you think she has a better memory?
Oh, definitely. Oh, I think I keep track of all the places I have sex. Ooh.
Well, you know what then? Why don't you take the painting and go reconnect with old flames?
Oh, she's gonna kill me. Yeah, let's say she didn't take the breakup part very well.
Okay, because clearly the meeting from this, when I'm getting to this, it'll be somewhere near where this happened. I don't know where this is.
Well, I suppose you could talk to her. Like, I can be there, but if I'm just alone, she might just, like... I mean, you've seen
Yes.
her.
Yes, no, you're right. I'll talk to her because I don't know you well enough. I don't know if because Ashley does not have the gift of pissing people off when she wants to. She just pisses everyone off. I don't know if you have the ability to turn that off.
No, unfortunately, God-given talent. It's overflowing. I'm barely keeping it in check as is.
All right, let's go see. Let's go. Let's go have a very awkward conversation.
Yeah. There's well, I believe she is at one of the local bars, so guess you can take that to go.
Hey, Glenn, I have a crazy question.
Mm.
I just remembered. I did talk to Mr. E once. Did he give me his number?
I think so.
Or a way to contact him?
Like it would be reasonable that you have his number.
Yeah. As Christina actually bring up, hold on a fucking second. I think she said she got that meeting place for Mr. E, right?
Yeah.
Holy fucking shit! I completely fucking forgot. I fucking met the guy once. He gave me a fucking contact number.
Okay. Well, I mean,
I'm gonna try to call him because honestly, yeah, let's do this first. As fun as the other option seems.
yeah, you call Mr. E and he's gonna pick up.
Mr. E.
Yeah. Been a while.
It's been a while. So I know you recently talked to Ashley about minimizing the war that's happening and is going to happen in Columbus.
Yes.
Fortunately for you, her spite for other people is too much, and she has not only decided not to do that, she has decided to keep the information from us. Now I am here with a Helsing operative, and Ashley might decide she doesn't give enough of a shit to make a decision. I do. Can you give me the location of the meeting place?
I could. Gonna ask though for something in return.
Of course.
I will need you. I'll need you to kill Darius. Or like help me lure him out and take him out.
For what reason, may I ask?
Well, just as you're willing to assassinate several pack leaders to prevent further bloodshed. Killing Darius now before he enacts one of his stupid schemes is gonna prevent a lot of bloodshed in the future.
What's he doing, and is there not any way to talk him out of it?
I presume you've met the man. Has he ever given up on anything? Anyone? For any reason?
Not that I know of.
The answer to that question is no. I've only seen the man double down, never adjust.
As Christina will say, I'll tell you this, Mr. E. I have another source that might give me the information. Gonna go to them first. If it doesn't work out, call you back. I might not like it, but if there's no other alternative, might be what has to be done.
I'll be waiting. Close the phone call and Raphael kind of lets out a long whistle. Holy shit, you're like one cold-blooded bitch.
I don't plan for it to come to that. But telling him to go fuck himself over the phone would probably be a bad idea.
I suppose that's true. Maybe you're just smarter than most people.
I am, as it turns out, more socially well adapted than most of my friends were in college, yes.
Well, let's go meet one of my many exes.
Oh, come on, don't sound too excited. Think about it. Listen. You might hit it off again.
For her sake, I think maybe not. Honestly,
Let's go.
last like yeah, you kind of get in the car and like starts driving. I'll say, last time I did leave just after her husband died. Apparently, I didn't even realize she had a kid back then. Gave that up to the other pack. I don't even know what the fuck weird people have with. I feel like supernaturals and their obsession with children and lineages. It's quite disturbing, but it's
Holy
something
shit, man! It ain't just supernaturals. If you're fucking, it's not just fucking supernaturals. God, some of the people that my fucking dad hanged out with.
I see. I didn't realize I was talking to nobility.
Not nobility, but my dad is fucking rich. But it is what it is.
Just never got it. Never understood it. Still is a obsessive and counterintuitive. Shows what I know.
It's fucking weird as shit, and I'm gonna assume it has something to do with some fucking ancient fucking bullshit that nobody even remembers properly.
Trust me, I don't think it would make it much better if they remembered it.
No, probably not.
Yeah, you'll stop in front of the bar and he'll say, "She's here. Come on."
Actually, she would mention one thing as they're driving, and she would say, "So you and the angels, because I was told that was a archangel that
Yeah.
was there the last time we met."
Yeah, I save my bacon a bit.
Yeah, I didn't even know I could do that.
Well, listen, lightning doesn't strike twice. But yeah, neither did I. Only a very select group of people that can that sort. Eh.
Just for my curiosity's sake, what was the offer you're gonna make me?
Regarding what?
It sounded like you were about to go on a huge spiel when I pointed out that my contract is just me painting the future.
I'll be honest. That you see, the thing is, demon lords. They're like greedy sons of bitches. So they'll kind of like take as much as they can get away with, and they usually tend to exploit their workers. So, most people, when they work for a demon lord, they're not necessarily quite happy about it, unless they're like one of those dumbass mooks who just want to like fucking crack things with their fists.
I was about to say my friend Christian is very happy with it, but you literally just described everything about him.
Yeah. You didn't seem that type. So I assumed blackmail, extortion, some sort of fucked up deal, keeping your best friend alive, resurrected your mother, something.
No, it's not even a permanent contract. It's just 100 years. Which, fucking God, saying just 100 years sounds... When I say it out loud nowadays, it's still a lot.
Well, I guess it's good to enjoy your job.
Always wanted to be a painter anyways.
Kind of like chuckles and says, "Well, I bet you don't paint too many people fucking."
I've done it twice. But I think if I told you the other one, she'd kill me.
I say I think you painted at least 3 times. I think this was the 4th, but yeah, he's gonna like, huh. Well. Oh, I'll take it. 3rd is still good. Yeah, you stop in front of the place. You'll sort of walk in the bar with him. You kind of see her like sitting at one of the tables with like a drink in hand and just looking quite well. This not what's the word? Like bummed out, basically. Both of you sit at the table, and she like glares at him. Like, okay, no fighting, no fighting. I'm here merely with a professional interest. She's gonna like pull out the painting and just kind of like show it to her, as she's gonna like clench her fists as you see like the glass slightly crack underneath the pressure.
Okay, I was hoping he'd let me talk first. Okay. So, we're cutting Ashley out. And we're just going to do... If you stop for, we're just going to do the fucking plan regardless. That is what I painted when I tried to... I'm an oracle, by the way. I can see the future. Sometimes the past reveals the future. And that's what I painted when I tried to find the meeting spot.
Well, I assume you don't remember where that was. As she looks at him and says, "Listen, I was focused on you, not the surrounding environment." Take that as a compliment.
Pinching the bridge of her nose.
As looks at you again, like fucking a hair's width away from just fucking flinging the bottle at his head. Says, it's an old warehouse.
Old warehouse.
Like, why are you? Wait, you're trying to? You mean you're cutting Ashley out?
You fucking saw it.
Yeah, she thinks she can. Listen.
Ashley can't. Ashley talked to Tiffany, and in a span of 3 seconds, Tiffany wanted to kill her. Ashley will not be able to talk werewolves into not fighting. She will probably get killed by one of them.
I suppose you're here to get the location out of me. Why ask about this place, though? This is where...
Because when I tried to paint the location, this is what I got, which I'm assuming that this location was either nearby or has some connection to it. That oracular visions are not exact science, unfortunately.
You can roll me figure someone out if you want, because she's kind of like she is thinking profusely now. It seems like some wires are connecting her head. That's good. And
The first one?
I'll say this is definitely related to Raphael and like this whole entire situation.
Cool. What does her character worry is going to happen?
She is genuinely worried that her daughter might be put in danger because of like the fallout of.
Okay.
If she's like, she won't be able to protect her properly. It's play out for the worst.
Right. And how could I get her to basically go along with this? Like, what assurances could I give her?
I think if you promise to keep her daughter safe no matter what, will be the thing she needs.
As Christina will. Christina's gonna say, "Stand. You're worried about Tiffany. I don't plan to let anything. I don't plan to let any harm come to her. That's part of why the reason I want to do this. I want to make sure the people that have shown a vested interest in hurting her aren't in any position to try it again. I'll be around, even when I'll be around here for a while. I'm not going to just leave overnight. I'm going to make sure the situation's resolved and stable before I go, and you might not trust her, Rebecca, the other person I'm working with, but she also has a vested interest in the city she is planning to actually live in to be safe and secure. You can work with her. And, should be noted, this does have, well, I do have the backing of my patron on making this, on achieving a resolution. I can promise, if the situation goes south, if it destabilizes, I can keep your daughter safe.
Yeah, you can give me persuade an NPC with a +1. No, it's
Yeah.
this. She like grabs a napkin and scribbles down an address. Here's where the meeting is. I'm gonna talk to Ashley and keep her out of the. Take care of the rest.
Thank you.
Now, like, she looks at
Yeah, Christina will get up to leave, and
Ufu and Raphael will walk out, and he says, "Was this like a goose chase?" I'm like, wanted to see where the meeting happened. You painted us fucking the last time, but that's not in the same building.
have you ever? Am I the first Oracle you met? Unfortunately, sometimes this shit's fucking weird, man.
Let me check something. As like checks, like see him like on his phone a bit. Listen, given the fact we may never like talk to one another again, anytime soon, do you think you could do me a favor?
I look at the camera. Yeah, sure. What do you need?
This is gonna be very personal. Very, very personal. I'm gonna need you when you have a bit of time to do two things. Well, three. Make a painting of Tiffany's dad. Send me a text message about it. And whatever it is, don't tell Kira.
You think you're the father, don't you?
It's gonna show you the phone. As you realize, the address you scribbled down is it's a building next to fucking the word in English, it escapes me. The place where women go to give birth.
Maternity ward?
Yes, it's next to what looks like a maternity ward.
As Christina will just nod. When I get some free time, I will.
Really appreciate it. As he'll take his leave. Gonna say, Ashley, presumably you still have like other phones. You're not just like impossible to contact now.
Oh yeah, it was a burner phone, so
You would get a message from Kira calling in that favor you owe her. For
Yep,
you to
I'll pick up.
she's gonna say, hey, listen, I'm gonna need that favor.
Which is
Well, I'm gonna need some company.
okay.
Let's call it. You'll be like my driver.
Yeah.
Meet me tomorrow morning. It's just gonna give you an address.
Yeah. I'll take the number. The address.
As Christina, you take your leave. Wanna go do first? Because if you wanna go do the Raphael painting, we can do that like now.
Yeah, she's gonna do the Raphael painting real quick, but Abaddon might want to be informed that some people are very mad at Darius.
Yeah, that'll need to be discussed. But yeah, why don't you give me that like soothsayer with the +1, because yes.
With a +1.
God himself wants you to succeed on this. Yeah, no.
I should have gotten a +2 because Hate was here.
It's
Not the silliest monkey.
it's a painting. It's a quite a goofy painting of Raphael doing like a weird face towards the camera.
It's a camera implying someone's taking a photo of it.
Yeah.
Is there any way I can see who is on the other side of that camera?
You can only see that it is can't tell exactly who it is, but you know two things. She's a woman. She's quite young.